Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most intense, most anticipated, and most debated comparisons in modern air warfare. The F-35I Adir and the Su-57 Felon represent two completely different philosophies of air combat, two different doctrines, and two nations preparing for the future in two uniquely powerful ways. When these jets are placed side by side, the question becomes sharper than ever. In a real fight, which aircraft would detect first, fire first, and score the first kill? The skies of the future will be ruled by stealth, sensors, and precision, and today the F-35I Adir and Su-57 Felon are at the center of this global rivalry. The F-35I Adir is not just another version of the F-35. It has been customized by Israel with electronic warfare systems that no other F-35 variant possesses. The Israeli Air Force is known for operating with high precision, real-world combat experience, and deep integration of local technologies. This jet has already flown combat missions, and Israeli pilots trust its stealth, its sensors, and its ability to strike without being detected. Because the region surrounding Israel is one of the most contested airspaces in the world, Israel has shaped the F-35I into a platform built for fast detection, surgical strikes, and electronic dominance. On the other hand, the Su-57 Felon represents Russia's attempt to build a next-generation fighter capable of rivaling Western stealth platforms. It combines speed, supermaneuverability, and advanced missile systems. The Su-57 focuses on agility and long-range air-to-air power, giving it a different kind of advantage. Russia's philosophy centers around creating an aircraft that can outmaneuver incoming missiles, perform tight turns at high speeds, and use powerful sensors to track multiple targets at long distances. While the Su-57 may not fully match Western stealth levels, it brings a dangerous mix of speed, weapons, and raw aerodynamic performance. When comparing these two jets, the first question is always about stealth. Stealth determines who sees whom first, and in modern air combat, the jet that sees first usually fires first and wins first. The F-35I's radar cross-section is extremely low, making it difficult to track with traditional systems. Its shape, coating, and heat signature management allow it to blend into the environment, even against advanced radars. The Su-57, while stealthy, has a larger radar cross-section. Its design includes open engine nozzles and multiple exposed surfaces. This means it can be detected earlier by modern sensors. The Adir therefore enters air combat with a major stealth advantage. Inside the cockpit, the difference becomes even wider. The F-35I's sensor fusion creates a battlefield image that pilots describe as almost unfair. The jet collects data from all directions, merges radar, infrared, and electronic signatures, then displays everything in a way that allows the pilot to make instant decisions. This gives the Adir a massive information advantage. The Su-57 has advanced sensors too, including a powerful radar and infrared search and track system. However, its data fusion is not at the same level as the F-35 family. It provides information, but not with the same clarity, speed, and integration. In combat, this means the Su-57 pilot may need more time to interpret what is happening, and that delay could be the difference between life and death. The real story changes when both jets go weapons hot. The F-35I Adir typically relies on long-range precision missiles like the AIM-120D and future long-range air-to-air weapons. These missiles are designed to hit targets before the target even knows what's happening. When combined with stealth, the Adir can fire from distances where the Su-57 may not even detect a launch. Israel's secret indigenous modifications may also include advanced electronic warfare tools that can disrupt enemy radars and missile guidance. The Su-57 counters this with missiles like the R-77M and R-37M. The R-37M is one of the fastest and longest-range air-to-air missiles in the world, making it extremely dangerous. The Su-57 can fire these weapons from far away, especially when using powerful long-range sensors. But the missile's effectiveness depends on being able to track a stealth target, and the F-35's low signature challenges that. If the Su-57 cannot maintain a solid lock, even the most advanced missile loses its advantage. When the fight shifts to close combat, the Su-57 becomes far more threatening. Russia designed the Felon to excel in dogfights using thrust, vectoring, and extreme maneuverability to perform sharp turns and evasive movements that few jets can match. In a visual engagement, the Su-57 becomes unpredictable and deadly. The F-35I, while maneuverable, is not built for extreme dogfighting. Israel focuses on avoiding close combat by striking first from beyond visual range. If the Adir is forced into a turning fight, it loses many of its advantages and must rely on pilot skill and sensors rather than raw agility. Both jets also differ in combat experience. The F-35I has been used repeatedly in real missions. Israeli pilots understand its capabilities in real-world scenarios, including contested environments filled with air defenses and enemy aircraft. The Su-57 has been deployed in limited numbers and has seen operational use, but not at the intensity or frequency of the F-35I. Combat experience often reveals weaknesses that simulations cannot, and Israel has used that knowledge to refine the Adir's systems and tactics. One area where the F-35I stands out is electronic warfare. Israel has equipped the Adir with EW tools that are considered some of the best in the world. These systems can jam radars, confuse tracking systems, and protect the aircraft from incoming missiles. Electronic warfare is now a critical part of modern air combat, and the F-35I may hold one of the strongest advantages in this domain. The Su-57 has EW systems too, but their effectiveness against fifth-generation Western jets remains uncertain. The future battlefield will rely heavily on networking between jets, drones, and ground systems. The F-35I excels here. It can share data with other aircraft, command drones, pass real-time information to ground units, and coordinate multi-platform attacks. This gives Israel a coordinated battlefield where each asset supports the other. The Su-57, while capable of networking, does not operate in an environment with widespread fifth-generation support systems. That limits its potential in coordinated high-tech warfare. Despite all the advantages of the F-35I, the Su-57 remains a serious threat. Its high speed, powerful weapons, and maneuverability make it dangerous in any scenario. If the Su-57 ever manages to detect the F-35I early enough or force it into close combat, the fight could turn in Russia's favor. The Felon is built to challenge Western dominance, and if Russia continues to upgrade it, the Su-57 could evolve into a far more capable adversary. However, when all strengths and weaknesses are compared, the aircraft with the most consistent advantage across stealth, sensors, electronics, and real combat capability remains the F-35I Adir. It is designed to avoid being seen, detect threats from extreme distances, fire before the enemy reacts, and dominate electronically. Israel's modifications only make it more dangerous. In a real engagement, the Su-57 would try to use its speed and long-range missiles to counter the F-35I. It would attempt to force a close fight where its agility shines, but the challenge remains detecting a stealth jet that is engineered to stay hidden. The F-35I would likely see and target the Su-57 first. And in modern air warfare, the first accurate shot often decides the outcome. Both jets represent the peak of their country's technologies. The Su-57 symbolizes Russian strength in aerodynamic and missile performance. The F-35I symbolizes Israel's focus on stealth, intelligence, and precision. The rivalry between these jets is not just about aircraft. It is about two different visions of the future of air combat. If a conflict ever placed these two jets in the same airspace, The outcome would depend on terrain, timing, pilot training, support assets, and real-time decisions. But under neutral conditions, the F-35I Adir's stealth, sensor fusion, and electronic warfare give it a powerful edge. It would likely strike first, survive longer, and dominate the engagement before the Su-57 could use its full capabilities. The story of F-35I versus Su-57 is ultimately a story of technology versus maneuverability, stealth versus speed, and electronic dominance versus aerodynamic aggression. It is a contest that reflects the evolution of modern warfare, where unseen sensors and silent stealth shape the battle long before the pilots even see each other. The future of air combat belongs to the jet that can detect, decide, and destroy before the opponent even understands what is happening. And in that future, the F-35I Adir stands as one of the most formidable aircraft in the sky.